Jai Gurudev, Guruji Sri Rishi Prabhakar Ji speaks on Karma Yoga and silence.
What is the practice of silence? Taking time to not to attend to thoughts is the practice of silence. Normally we attend to the thoughts and we start taking action upon the thoughts that come. What is the practice of silence? Not to attend to thoughts. Taking time not to attend to thoughts is the practice of silence. We are not telling remove the thoughts. We are telling that whatever thoughts that come, don't attend to it. What is practice of silence? Not to attend to thoughts is the practice of silence. You are experiencing the silence. You have an understanding of what is the practice of silence. Okay? Not to attend to thoughts is the practice of silence. Okay? Or we do one more thing normally. We are always interested in producing some result in life. Always are interested in producing some result. We want to go to work. Then we think, okay, if I have to go to work, what I have to do? I have to take bath. After taking bath, I have to take something to eat, drink. Now I am ready to go to work. Huh? Correct, no? Normally we are engaged always in producing a result. Morning to evening, we are always somehow engaged in producing some result. Taking time not to be involved in producing any result is the practice of silence. Taking time not to be involved in producing any result is the practice of silence. So, when we are practicing silence, we are not concerned about whether we are going to get into silence also. Okay. Normally we are involved in some producing in some result, okay? For karma pala we are acting, okay? For some karma pala we are acting. Now leaving out all karma pala and just being, this is the practice of silence. This is karma pala tyaga. In the practice of silence we don't try to get anywhere, okay? Just be. Not be involved in producing a result. Don't get involved with the thought. Then what will happen? You will get into your freedom. We don't try to get into freedom also. That is another karma to akarma. So what is practice of silence? What is sadhana? Sadhana is a shift from working for some result to just being. That is called sadhana. Sadhana does not mean working for some other result. Okay. Karma is working for a result. Okay. Your happiness depends on achieving the result. That is karma. Okay. If you are trying to achieve a result and your happiness depends on achieving that result, then you are in karma bandhana. Okay. What is the practice of silence? Not to be involved in producing any result. Now you understand difference between karma and akarma. Because you are experienced silence, we can talk about it. If you did not experience silence, we cannot talk about it. You are experiencing silence, now we are explaining what is that, what happened. Okay. If I tell you, sit silent, you will become more disturbed. Because you are trying to produce silence, you will become disturbed. Most people can't sit quietly because they are thinking that they should become quiet. If you just sit at home and say yourself, I'm going into silence, you will become more disturbed fellow. Okay. You sit in your puja room and start, I want to be silent, I want to be silent. You become more disturbed. Silence is God. Silence is God. The more you experience silence, the more you are with God. Okay?
Oui.
Otherwise, you are with karma pala. Because people don't produce the energy, because they don't have energy. When they try to sit for meditation, they will go into sleep or disturbance. Okay? People who are not really silent, those who are trying to practice silence, will become lazy fellows. You are not feeling lazy now. Understand, even though you are silent, you are not lazy. Okay? You got lot of energy, burst of energy. You can do lot of work happily. Okay? Doing work happily is called karma yoga. Doing work for the sake of a result is only karma. Okay? For doing for karma pala is only karma. Okay? Being happy and doing the work is called karma yoga. Happiness is not coming after some result of your action. You are already happy and you are doing the work. Karma coming from yoga is called karma yoga. Already you are in yoga, already you are happy, and now you are performing action. It is called karma. Okay. Karma, you don't become yogi. By yoga you become a karma yogi. Okay. If you go to work and come back every day for double, okay, you are not a karma yogi. Only you are getting more and more karma, that's all. You understand?
Cool.
Huh? People say, I am a karma yogi. I go to work and come back. Go to work and come back. Go to work and come back. You are not karma yogi, you are only doing karma. More and more karma you are accumulating. I am doing my duty. I go to work and come back. I do my duty. I go to work and come back. Only more and more karma you are getting more and more into that karma bandhana. You can't stop your work. Huh? Now you are programmed to do this again and again and again, and you effortlessly do this, more or less effortlessly. And you get caught in brrr. Now you cannot stop. Okay? This is only karma. This is not karma yoga. Okay? Doing your duty means only karma. Okay? Now what is the most important thing? Karma or karma yoga? Don't mistake karma for karma yoga. Okay? 98% of Indians, they are mistaken. Karma for karma yoga. It is not out of compulsion you are doing your karma. Okay? You are freely doing your karma. You can stop it. What is the sign? You can stop it. That is the sign that you are not in karma bandhana. Now you are doing karma freely. Okay? Okay, what is the practice of silence? Taking time not to be involved with any thoughts, not to be involved with producing any particular result is the practice of silence. Now, all of you understood a lot. Huh? This is called enlightenment. What you are getting is called enlightenment. Huh? Your whole system is becoming very light, not serious, not buggered up, not caught. Life becoming more light. Now all of you understand what is sadhana? What is sadhana? What is sadhana? Shifting from doing to being is sadhana. Okay? Karma to akarma is sadhana. Okay? From being bound to being free. That which takes you from being bound to being free is called sadhana. Okay? In silence you are experiencing yourself. This is called Atmanubhuti. But you are experiencing yourself free. This is also moksha sadhana. The experience after sadhana is Atmanubhava. You are experiencing yourself. You are experiencing your own freedom. You are experiencing your own Chaitanya. This is Atmanubhava. Now, all it requires is time, not effort. You have to spend some time, not effort. If you are doing with some great effort, then it is not sadhana, it is only karma. Sadhana will take you from effort to effortlessness. Karma will take you from to more effort, more problem. Akarma does not mean don't do anything. It means don't do anything with effort. Okay? You are happily doing. It is not karma. That is akarma. You dance. A child dances not to please anybody. He is very pleased. That is why they dance. Okay?
చేసేస్తాం.
You notice yourself. Your ananda will depend on how it gets expressed. Ultimate thing is you dance. Everything you do will be a dance. Cooking also dancing. Okay? Washing
Dance.
dish also dancing. Serving food also dancing. Walking also dancing. To shift the life from karma to akarma is sadhana. Okay? How much you have to do every day? At least about 2 hours. Minimum 2 hours. Okay? To shift from this to that. A person who is always dancing, who never gets into effort, is called Jivan Mukta. Okay? Now we are doing sadhana. When the sadhana is full, then there is no difference between sadhana and no sadhana. Okay? You are always dancing. That is Jivan Mukta. A Tyagaraja Dikshitar, always dancing. Okay? Purandara Dasa, always dancing. You also can become, don't worry. It is all possible, very easily possible. So far you are doing only double sadhana, Shudra sadhana. Okay? Nobody taught you. This is another sadhana is there. You also do some puja. You also take some flowers and put it there. Okay? It is just some more karma. Cleaning your puja room is another problem. The first puja will happen in yourself. Okay? Is to become silent is the first puja. Okay? First is your puja to yourself. Okay? That means removing all your bandhana and being yourself is the first puja. After that, the second puja starts. I can't tell you fully about it, but you do this sadhana, we will start understanding the second sadhana is to treat the next person, whoever is with you, as God. Okay? When there is a living God in front of you, you don't have to do some Vigraha puja. Okay? It is a Chaitanya puja you have to do. First recognize yourself as silence. Then you will be able to start recognizing another person as God. First you become silent, then you will be able to start seeing the God in other people. Okay. If you have nothing to get from the next person, you can treat them as God. Okay. If you are worried what this fellow will do to me, what he is going to take away, then you can't see that person as God. Most of us lock up our house, lock up everything so that nobody comes and takes away. Okay. For most of the women, that chobby, the key bunch for their Godrej, that is God, and that they keep here all the time. When they go for bath also, they take it, put it, and then take it back. They are always concerned about this key. This key is God. Okay? Correct or not? Key to the Godrej, that is God. Most important thing is the Godrej key. Okay. When you start seeing God in everyone, then you don't have to worry about this key. You can give it. You can give the key for your life also to somebody. How many of us give our key to somebody else? Huh?
No.
The key of our life. How many of us give it to somebody else? Very interesting, no?
కదా చాలా బాగుంది కదా.
This is the next development. Give your key to the next person. Okay? If he is a real friend, if you are really able to make a friend, you must be able to give your key to that person. How many friends you have to whom you can give the key, your life's key. That is your wealth, okay? Your real wealth is how many friends you have to whom you can give the whole key. You agree or not?
అలా ఉండగలగాలి.
Huh? You all agree? You are having lakhs and crores. That is your wealth. How many friends you have to
ఆస్తులు.
whom you can give all these lakhs and crores and not worry. Okay? That is your real wealth. From 1977, I did one small experiment. I stopped carrying money. I wanted to find out if God will take care of me. Okay? If God wants to take care, He will take care. Let me not carry money for the sake of my own survival. Okay? Let us see what happens. From that day, now I have thousands of gods around me. Okay? Now when everybody around me is God, why I require any money?
చుట్టూ
If
ఉన్న
I
వాళ్ళందరూ కూడా
want, if I want, I can ask the God in front of me. I don't have money, please give something. And God understands and gives money, no problem. There are so many gods around you, you don't have to worry. Okay? Then this earth itself becomes Vaikunta. It doesn't depend on the other person. It depends on you, whether you are able to see the God in the other person. You don't trust the other person after he has proved his trust. You see God in that person, automatically he starts trusting you. Don't ask whether the other person is trustworthy or not. You ask yourself whether you are trustworthy. Okay, now, next. What is the difference between being in silence and not being in silence? Being in silence is not being disturbed by thoughts. Being in silence is not being disturbed by thoughts. Not being in silence is attending to thoughts and getting disturbed. Now, gaining the ability not to be disturbed by what is happening outside is the mastery of life. What is development? Not to be disturbed by what is happening outside is the mastery of life. If you know how to be silent, then you are not disturbed by what is happening outside. You understand?
అర్థమవుతోందా మీకు?
If you are able to be in silence, you are not disturbed by what is happening outside. Now, next two statements are very important. Most people disturb others when they are disturbed inside. Husband has gone to office. Somebody who was supposed to pay money on that day, he did not come. And you call that person. He says, I cannot give. Not only I cannot give now, I cannot give you for another 2 months. Depending on his promise, you have done so many things. And now you are very disturbed. Now you say, that fellow has cheated me. Now I don't know what to do. You are very disturbed. How to adjust this, how to adjust that, so many things now is your problem. Okay. Now you come home with your disturbance inside. Okay. Now very disturbed. Then the wife says, Yamandi, shall we go there and buy some vegetables? Shall we go for shopping and purchase something? You are now carrying all this disturbance. As soon as she says, hey, shall we go for shopping? Then you say, why? Can't you go by yourself? Why you are always pestering me? And then you start scolding the wife. Now the wife is disturbed. You are always today, what has happened to you? Now she is disturbed. Now she goes out of the room. Now this fellow is not coming. I have to go. Huh? He comes out of the room. Gadbad, gadbad.
ఇప్పుడు
And
ఆమె
she goes outside. Your daughter is watching television. Then you go there and you see like this, and you are standing in front of the television. And that girl says, Mama, please move. Then you say, what? You are always watching television. I'm going to throw this television. And now the daughter is disturbed. So we are always passing on disturbance. Karma. This karma is transferred to this karma.
ఈ కర్మను ఏం
And that
చేస్తున్నాం
karma
ఒకళ్ళ
is
నుంచి
transferred to
ఇంకోళ్ళకి
the next karma. So most people disturb others when they are disturbed inside. Okay. This chain is continuous.
ఇదేమవుతుంది ఇలాగనే
One person's karma transferred to another person's karma, and that person's another person's karma. So the whole world is only involved in karma. Now the next sentence, very important sentence.
చూడండి
Okay?
తర్వాతది
A developed individual will go into silence rather than taking action in disturbance. Okay. You have to make this distinction, very, very important distinction. Okay? The difference between an enlightened person and an ignorant person is this. The ignorant person always says, somebody is disturbing me. The cause for my disturbance is somebody. My wife is the problem. Huh? My child is the problem. My customer is the problem. My partner is the problem. Okay? For all problems, we say somebody else is the cause for my disturbance. Okay? Correct? Almost everybody says the cause for my disturbance is somebody outside. If that fellow had not cheated, I wouldn't have had this problem. So, I am disturbed because of that fellow. Okay. Now, you must make this difference, very, very important difference. Okay? Very important difference. You must recognize that you are disturbed, not somebody is disturbing me. Okay? When you recognize I am disturbed, when you recognize that I am disturbed, then I can do something about myself to get out of the disturbance. Okay? Okay? When you are disturbed, you can do sadhana and come to I am not disturbed. I am okay. Okay?
ఎప్పుడైతే నువ్వు కలత చెందేవో అప్పుడు ఏం చేసేది సాధనలోకి వెళ్ళేది
What is sadhana? To come from I am disturbed to I am not disturbed. I am okay. Sadhana is the means to get from I am disturbed to I am okay.
అంటే
That is sadhana. To come from, to shift from I am disturbed to I am okay. That is sadhana. From karma to akarma. When you are disturbed, should you take action? Understand? When you are disturbed, should you take action? When you are disturbed, what you should do? Go into silence. You understand this? Very, very important. Don't take action when you are disturbed. Very important.
ఎస్
Don't scold your wife. When you are disturbed, you take time and become silent. Convert it from not okay to okay. And that is the sadhana which you are learning. Okay? You do enough of this sadhana until you become okay. Your okayness doesn't depend on somebody outside. Your okayness depends on how silent is your mind. The problem is not outside. Because you think there is a problem, there is a problem. Okay? Because you think that that fellow owes you the money, then you have a problem. Correct? But if you are able to say that this is God's money and that fellow is having, then there is no problem. But you must understand, it is only because of your holding certain thing as dharma that you are having a problem. Okay? And if a person violates that dharma, then you say he is a problem. Correct?
మనం ఇప్పుడు
So, if you want to see everyone as God, okay? Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Huh? Sarva dharman parityajya. Okay? You remove all dharmas also. Okay? Don't hold anything is dharma. Okay? Remove all dharmas also and just be. Then sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami. All your dukkhas, all your karmas is evaporated. What? Not after 10 years. Instantly. Okay? Instantly. All your karmas are finished. All your bandhana is finished. All your dukkha is finished. Okay? What you have to do? Sarva dharman parityajya. Okay? Just go into silence. Not holding anything as to be done. Not something as a dharma. You reject that also. And simply be quiet. Automatically you will start seeing everybody as God. You get this point, very, very important point. Okay? Nobody is disturbing me. Okay? I am disturbed. And to get out of my disturbance, I do my sadhana. My sadhana. Not take action on somebody else. If you take action on somebody else, you will get into more problem. Okay? I will show you how. An example I will show. Okay? You and another boy, another person, you are very friends, great friends, and then you put your money together and you made a partnership. It is working very nicely. And something happens to that person and he says something to you. Then you are disturbed. Instead of you telling, I am disturbed and then I go back into silence, when I am perfectly alright, then I can deal with him very easily. Correct? If I am disturbed, then I will start doing things against him. If I start doing things against them, then that fellow will start doing something against you. Okay? And then you will say, this partnership is not working. You are not doing what you say. Let us break the partnership. To bring a partnership is very difficult. To break a partnership is 10 times more difficult. Correct or not? To get married is very easy. To get divorce is very difficult. Correct, na? So, let us say this partnership. Now, you start not being friendly with this partner. Actually, the wealth is friendliness. But instead, now you start putting some W as the relationship. Now, instead of forgetting and being a friend, you start doing something. That fellow will start doing something. More and more karma bandhana. Okay? And then you cannot go to his house. He cannot come to your house. You understand? Now your freedom is lost. Not only his house you cannot go. Any of his friends also you cannot go. Correct? Anybody who is friendly with him, you say he is your enemy. Now you start making all his friends your enemies. Now your social one is reduced. You become more and more karma bound. Less is your freedom now. Correct? Let us say you divorce your wife. What can you do with her friends who are also your friends? Correct? They will not divorce you or they will not divorce her. But if she is friendly with somebody and they call her for the party, you cannot go. You ask whether she is coming. If she is coming, you cannot go to the party. Okay. He is your enemy. How you can go? So like this, your whole life becomes less and less. Now, not only he is not okay, his friends are also not okay. Correct? And everybody else, half of the portion of your life is not okay. As you grow a little further, you make more and more people not okay. that country is not okay, that Muslims are not okay, huh? Or these persons are not okay. You go on making more and more not okay, more and more not okay, more and more not okay. Now, who is the only person who is not okay?
Yourself.
You are not okay. Okay. So, make yourself okay. Okay. Don't make other people not okay. Make yourself okay, then you can see other people as okay. With your partner, maybe he had some problem. His wife was started doing something, or he is disturbed, or don't take it so seriously. 2 days he did not come, he did not do the work. You say it doesn't matter what is the problem, you are having some problem, I can do something for you. Then you get more friendship. Okay. Instead, hey, you are not done, or and then finish. So don't act in disturbance. Okay. You want to have everyone as your friend or everyone as your enemy. So that is possible only when you are okay. Okay. When you are okay, that means you do sadhana and become okay. Then you see everybody is okay. Okay. Very important. And instead of going on divorcing your wife, you go and do some 2 hours sadhana. You will see she is okay. Okay. A developed individual will go into silence rather than taking action in disturbance.
Yes. Oh.
Is it good for the whole family to learn this or not? Very important. If you have a partner, you should get that partner also. They should learn this. Then your partnership will stay. Okay. But don't worry about the partner. You become okay now. Okay. It is very easy to think, I will do something and I will get rid of this problem. Okay. The problem is not outside. The more you try to act on the outside to get rid of the problem, the more problem you will get into. Okay. Don't take action to get rid of your problem. Okay. Do sadhana to get rid of your problem. One is karma, another one is akarma. Okay. Akarma is the real solution, not karma. Okay. All of you understand? Be very, very. Now recognize, I am disturbed. Okay. Even if something comes to you, oh, I don't like this fellow, you did this, da 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 da. Okay. The more da 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 da, the more you require to do practice silence. Okay. Spend some time to practice silence. Don't go to a lawyer and break the agreement. Okay. It's very expensive. How? In the world, learn to get along with people rather than make people wrong. More friends you must acquire. Okay. Jai Gurudev. Now all the other ones you study by yourself. Okay. Now this lesson is the most important lesson of this whole Shibir. This Shibir is not about living very long. This Shibir is about
living happily.
Living in freedom. Okay. Then only you can live very long. It is not exercise. It is not ufu. Okay. Don't try to teach also. It will not work. If you are really care for your husband or wife, you send them to our next Shibir, wherever it is held. You send them, let them spend 5 days. Let them become very clear and they will come like a jewel to your house. Okay. Your lawyer, your partnership will cost lakhs of rupees. Okay. Just spend a little bit. Let them come and take the Shibir properly. Let them learn. You will be happy, they are happy. No person who comes with a Shibir says that is a waste of time. Okay? Now, we will do prayer. भवतु
सहनाववतु
सहनौ भुनक्तु
सह नौ भुनक्तु
सह वीर्यं करवावहै
सह वीर्यं करवावहै
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु
मा विद्विषावहै
मा विद्विषावहै
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
हरिः ॐ
हरिः ॐ
श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः
श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः
हरिः ॐ
हरिः ॐ
जय गुरुदेव
जय गुरुदेव।